Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our January 2020 BMW 430i M Sport Coupe. Car's finished in sapphire black metallic. Has a really nice spec on it. We're going to go around the car. The car was actually registered the 31st of January 2020 and it's only covered just over 11,000 miles. So we're going to start at the front here. We come in, the whole car's been detailed and machine polished. All the cars here are detailed to a really high level, and we have two people. One works on the outside of the car and one works on the inside of the car. They both specialise in the areas that they work in to give us the best results. Now, we'll take a look at the front. We've got these really nice LED lights. Just come in close on those. And they're a lot whiter than the older lights. We've got front and rear parking sensors. We've got front fog lights as well. We've got black gloss BMW grills that we fitted, and they are genuine grills. Just show you on the side here. Oops, that's getting close. There you go, BMW LED. Take a look at the bonnet. There's a lot of reflection, unfortunately, from the lights above, but I'm scanning around the bonnet with my eyes just to have a look. There's very little in the way of, there's a tiny little chip, just, I can capture it just there, just see it there, just two little chips. They'll get touched in. All along the front here though, all nice. There's nothing nasty, it's just a couple of very honest tiny little chips that are very small. I mean, I've zoomed right in on those, come back out. It looks pretty immaculate. And there's very little chipping on the front, very minimal. Just a couple of little dots. Let's just come out a bit further. Now also, we'll come back round on this side. We've got the 704M alloy wheels, the 19-inch alloys, and they are finished in black gloss and diamond cut. So the reason I say that is a lot of them are sort of like orbit grey, sort of like a dark grey, some are lighter grey, but being a black car, it's quite nice that these are actually finished in black gloss and diamond cut. And then we've got the M Sport brakes in there, of the bigger calipers, the blue calipers. We've got Goodyear tyres, run flat tyres on this car, which I think are star rated as well. I think they're the original tyres on there. And then if we look down the side, we've got the black gloss air vent, all the side of the car, lovely and straight and smooth, no ding dents or anything. Black gloss mirror caps, and they are black gloss, they're not sapphire black. And then if we come up onto the windscreen, you can see, if I move the camera around, if there were stone chips all over it, they would be highlighted by the light above, and there aren't any. So it's nice and clean, the windscreen. As is the roof, there's no damage, no scratches. You can see it's just come up like a mirror. I mean, it's a shame the skylights above weren't cleaner. That's a job we're meaning to do, which we'll get round to, no doubt. But yeah, it's just looked like a mirror, that finish. And we've got the sun protection glass at the back of the car as well. To show you this alloy as well. So the M Sport brakes are all round the car. Just come back out, show you the side profile of the car. 4 Series has got a lovely sleek look, really nice lines. And just walking up to the back of the car, I can tell that these rear lights are smoked. They're a darker lens. They're not as red. We've got the lights on, so they look redder than they are when they're off, but they're slightly smoked. They're not as bright, which looks nice. And then at the bottom of the bumper, excuse me, you'll notice that the underbody of the bumper has like a diffuser look to it, which was a facelift option. Because this is the 430i, so it's the 4-cylinder, but with much higher brake horsepower. I think they're around about the 254, something around there. You can probably Google it. You can get these remapped, and they go up really high. I think they go up to almost like 300 brake horsepower, or just under. I know it's a lot, so you might not want to do that till the, obviously you've got manufacturer's warranty on it for 2 years, so you might not want to do that just yet. Come round, show you all around the filler cap, because it's an area that can get scratched. Obviously this car can take E5, E10 and even E25 fuel, so no worries there with the new fuel that's just come out, which they say is to save the planet, be a bit cleaner, but can damage the older engines apparently in time, so they say. I'll just come back out on this side. So I have the squeakiest shoes, probably the squeakiest shoes in the world. And if I just flick unlock the car, then unlock it, you'll see the little LED lights under the door handles there. Let's take a look under the bonnet. 2 pulls. In fact, what we'll do, we're going to run the car up. There are 2 keys with the car as well, it's worth pointing out. So you'll notice this is really clean. It's all been done by hand. All lovely and clean in there. And it's a twin powered turbo. I'm not too sure, this one might actually have 2 turbos on this one, but it's twin power being dual cool, so there's 2 inputs, or inlets I should say, into the turbo. I keep saying input, it's inlets into the turbo, and what that does, it allows the air to travel quicker and smoothly through the turbo. After all, the turbo is there to increase the speed of the air into the engine to give you more power, and that's exactly what it does. It's more efficient this way. You get hardly any lag at all, like you used to get with some of the older turbos. More responsive, better on fuel, etc. So all nice under there. Shut that down. Let's have a look in the passenger side. So let's just flip that button again. There we go. And what we'll do, have a look in the back first. So as you can see, it doesn't really look like it's been sat in at the back. You've got the centre armrest there as well, just in the centre there. And we've got these M Sport seat belts, which have the BMW colours. Just see them there as well. The red and the light blue. Essentially it's for 2 people in the back, so it's a 4-seater car. We've got the HARMAN KARDON speakers in the back there as well. Additional speakers up at the back. Let's just come back out. So, take a look down here. Notice it's all nice and clean. The back of the seats, no damage. Pop that back. If we come down and look at the seal, all of the seal is in really nice condition. We've got electric seats. electric lumbar, sorry, not electric lumbar, electric bolsters. So the rocker button in black there inflates the bolsters either side to squeeze you into the seat. We've got the contrasting stitching as well, the cream, the piping and the stitching here, just all around. All the original mats as well. Take a look at the door card. We've got brushed aluminium and the high gloss, black gloss or piano black finisher. Contrasting stitching in the center of the door card there, where the door handle is. All of the outside edge of the door card, puddle light, all around the door card, all in lovely condition, no damage. HARMAN KARDON stereo, 16 speakers. Generally, I don't know if it's slightly different on the Coupe. Got speakers up in front of the professional navigation, the media, under the seats as well. Anyway, let's come around to the back. So first of all, we'll just take you along the top of the bumper. No damage, no scratches. Got the fold down seats, 60-40 split. All the locking wheel nuts under there. Got some storage space underneath, so we're on run flats. Warning triangles up the top there. Just show you, it's all there. Get that in focus, can we? There we go. Pop that back in. And then we'll come round, drive the door. Okay, again, door card. All in really nice condition, no damage there. Nothing on the outside of the door edge. We look at all the seals. All the rubbers around the door. Driver memory seat, 2 memory positions. If we take a look over the seat, see that it's all in really nice condition. And the centre armrest again. We've got the folding anti-dazzle mirrors that fold in. That can be done using the key fob as well. And also, depending which side you leave the rocker switch, which gives you the left or right position for your mirrors, when you go to reverse, you'll get auto dip when it's left on one side. I forget which side it is for on and off, but that's how you adjust that. Memory seats. And the traditional BMW leather steering wheel on the M Sports, which just feels exactly as it should on a car. It's the right thickness, nice leather. The ZF 8-speed gearbox. So we'll just jump in. Okay, I'm going to close the door. So the first thing we're going to notice is the car is fitted with what they call the digital cockpit. I'm just going to use the onboard computer button to get it round to the mileage. There we go, 11,180, so delivery mileage to us on there. Now, when we use the drive select button, which essentially is this button here, Eco, Pro, Sport, etc. We're currently in comfort. If we go into Eco Pro, 2 things. The whole panel changes like the display, so it gives you more information based on economy. The blue fuel bit down at the bottom is going to show you how much extra mileage you're going to get driving in economy. And then you can see when you come off the throttle, it's going to show you how much the battery will charge using that wasted energy. If I come up over here to the efficiency dynamics and use the iDrive wheel to go into here, you can basically look at your fuel economies in all of the different settings as well. If we come out of there, let's just use this button again. If we go into configure, this is where we can adjust Eco Pro limit. It's setting a speed limit for you there. In fact, when you come off it, you can see down by the car the efficiency drops if you turn that off. Come back on Eco Pro climate control, so that basically puts the climate control onto a more economical setting. And then you're coasting, basically when it's on, like so, when you come off the throttle, the car will coast, so there's not much engine braking. It goes into like neutral, so the car will just float forward. So I'll come out of there. We've got, this is all touch screen as well. So, oh, there we go. Move that across like that. And you can go into the media like so. Press it, there we go. I'm going to use the buttons so that our hand isn't in the way. So we've got media, FM, AM. Music collection is the hard drive, 80 gig hard drive. You can download your own music into the car. Bluetooth audio, USB, etc. Now the car doesn't have Apple CarPlay, but there are various companies out there that can fit the Apple CarPlay for you, and it's not that expensive to do if you need it. Personally, I don't really ever use it. I find that the BMW configuration works really well. You've got connective drive in here, Amazon Alexa, weather. I mean, I never use this stuff, but it's there if you want to play around and use it. And if we go into my vehicle, all the various settings, sub-menus down there on the right, so you can see what's in each one of these. See it changes. You can change all your units and the touch displays, etc. Contents of the main menu, driver profiles. So you can set up basically different drivers, so different settings. So we've just reset that. Oh, and my seats just started to move because I've gone on to driver 2. You can rename these settings as well, but I believe the key, it changes with the key, and it changes, you know, when you change profiles, all of your saved radio stations are memorized and everything. So nice feature if there's 2 of you using the car. And in here we've got the service requirements, engine oil, etc., brake pads. And if we go to the top, service history, and it's had its engine oil and microfilter change. So everything's up to date. If we come down here, we can see dual climate control. In fact, we don't want the heating up that high. We're gonna cook. Let's turn it down. We've got the heated seats. Whoops, let's get some. I've got the lights. Let's just check for you if there is. We go into here, interior lighting, sport, classic. Now we've changed it into classic, you'll be able to see more. So you can see just around the outside rim, it's all gone orange, the classic colour for the BMW. And if we look up underneath the doors, and get the camera to look up there, this will all shine at night obviously, but it's all gone orange under there, the classic orange lights. You can have sport, which is basically LED white, but it doesn't really show much in the day, so we've opted for the orange. or the iDrive wheel, you can write on for your navigation. So when you've got your maps, go across, enter new destination, address input, and we can write with our finger on the top of the iDrive wheel, and it will shortcut the addresses. Go into map, we can change the views, there's all the features. So very intuitive, the BMW iDrive system. You can use these buttons down here to save some of the iDrive screens, and you can save telephone numbers in here as well. If we want a different view, that's how you get to them, but we can shortcut them. So I'll save that on number 8, and now if I press number 7, it changes view. If we go, these are all unassigned, but we could have this for music. Let's go into DAB, or like I say, telephone. So we'll go radio 1, put it on channel 1, and there we go. Fantastic. Right, we've got all the books in there as well. So let's jump back outside the car. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video. We have various packages for finance, lease purchase, HP, PCP, extended warranties. I mean, this car does have probably about 18 months warranty left on it. The remainder anyway of a 3-year warranty, so essentially that's what it is. So thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please give us a call. We'll be happy to answer them. Take care. Bye.